Hello everyone, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 with the Tomb Kings. Before we begin, I'd like to say that, while I haven't figured out the source of the grayness yet, what I have figured out is a way to speed this up a bit. So hopefully this Let's Play from now on should be a little bit less, to be blunt, laggy. So big battles like this should perform a bit better. Keyword. Or words, I guess. Should. Anyway. Enough about that. Let's kill some elves, because this Fortress of Wood Elves is literally the only major one you're going to find in the entirety of the base game of Total War Warhammer 2. Unless you mix with Mortal Empires, the Bowmen of Arrayn are the only faction I know of Wood Elves. Unless I guess some of the spawning ones count, but eh. So it's going to be interesting to fight this. Their front line basically doesn't exist. But their archers... oh boy. Oh boy. At least I can say this much. The Wood Elves have not had their Regiments of Renown for the 10th anniversary or whatever it was. Might have been the 20th, I don't actually remember. Of Total War patched in, so that's a relief. I don't have to deal with things like Glade Lords dealing with Guardian. Guardian is one of those, is a trait from a few different units that basically means that if a Lord is near said unit, both the Lord gets a 44% physical resist, and that's pretty scary, honestly. Granted, if you're throwing around magical attacks like candy, as some Lords can, well, it's not as scary. Not really too much else you can say on that subject. Yeah. Alright, so we need to push them. Like, I'm not going to even consider doing anything but just charge. I'm just going to make that clear right now. This is going to be a blitzkrieg type attack. Because I don't think there's any other way that I'm going to be able to actually win this. Anything else has the issue that, quite simply, it gives my enemies more time. Artillery can't quite reach far as I want. I'm going to have to move it up. But later. 4. No, I didn't want you to do that. Bad game. No biscuit. Alright. Start battle. Pause. Immediately. Move up. Move up. Move up. Move up. Move up. Oh, they have Treekin and Dryads. I think I'll charge the Dryads, honestly, because Eternal Guard do have anti-large, and they're actually pretty scary. However, I'm going to sacrifice the Tomb Scorpion in order to get it shot at by their many archers, because I'm very worried about those archers. Oh god, what the hell did they just do? What was that? Ow! Stop shooting me in the face, you dicks! I mean, yeah, it's kind of your job, but also you can command people to move through the mini-map. I don't think I've shown that off before, actually. Oh, good grief. You're getting absolutely butchered by Eternal Guard, aren't you? I am unsurprised. I am annoyed, but I am unsurprised by that fact. Kill them! Advance! Advance! Charge! Advance! Get in there! Tomb Scorpion's putting up a hell of a fight, though, for something that's kind of getting wrecked. You don't have anywhere near the distance I thought you did. Never mind. Just plow in at this point. I want all of my troops in that pass. They have good archers, but I've got a lot of bodies, and they need to spend a lot of ammunition to kill a lot of bodies. Why, yes, I go with Imperial Guard tactics here. It's on purpose. Oh. I forgot to throw my Lord in. Verdammt. Oh, wow. That's a lot of arrow fire on my Ushabti. Artillery, I want you to start shooting their Blade Guard tagbang tips and the like, because those guys are going to be bastards. Tomb Scorpion is not doing very well. He's kind of getting wrecked. I know that technically it's most efficient to let my monsters just group up. Most of them I don't really care if I lose, because they're just not very high ranking. More importantly, they're going to draw a lot of archer fire. Wood elves carry more ammunition than most other races, but that can only take you so far. Alright, move up. Looks like these guys are kind of getting wrecked by my Hawk Riders, though. So let's kill 11 things. If you don't know, charge those Blade Guard with Hagbang tips. You two guys, kill the Eternal Guard. Ushabti, you're scary enough, I trust you to do that. And now we see the big issue with fighting the Wood Elves. They run away. What's worse, that several other units have firing arcs that are circular. See that line up there in the dunes? That's how far the Deepwood Scouts can shoot. They have fire while moving, so Deepwood Scouts like you literally just run away and shoot to pieces, and there's absolutely jack shit you can do about it. Ain't that fucking fun? The carrion have been wiped out, but I made them spend more arrows. Honestly, at this point, that's the best ending I can hope for in a fight. Make them spend more arrows. Well, those dryads really should be crumbling. Come on. Alright, you guys should probably shoot that, along with you guys should probably shoot that. This backup Tomb Scorpion should push the way through, and the Ushabti should try and help push through too. The Treekin are kind of getting wrecked because they're fighting halberds, and that's not really a good use for them. Treekin are actually pretty good monstrous creatures, in all honesty, unless you're facing enemies with massive flaming attacks, but in this situation, they're simply not good enough.
Tomb King, I am reborn.
Alright, looks like their war dancers are trying to do things. Shadow Dance of Loic actually are pretty interesting because they make the war dancers actually pretty hard to kill. That's a big grief. What else is spamming attacks? Treekin killed literally nothing, lost one of their number, pretty badly wounded too. Well done, Treekin. Ah, my own archers are getting in. If you match out archer the Wood Elves, they're basically boogered. They just have absolutely no chance if they don't have archer supremacy. They're very good at getting archer supremacy, but if they don't have it, they are fucked. No mincing words about it, no two ways to say it, they're just fucked. Eternal Guard are slowly getting ripped apart. This unit of Tomb Guard needs to push through. Tomb Scorpion is chasing elves and smashing them up. Good. I probably should have used my first one for that. I'll admit I wasted it. Bit of a screw up on my part. I do that. However, I am slowly grinding through these guys. Once their front line crumbles, I can start chasing their infantry. They don't really have a lot of the I can shoot while moving units, so once I manage to chase them down and force them to either the edge of the map or death. My artillery should have a decent number of kills, 19 and 22. By the standards of this fight, that's pretty good. Also the flaming skulls, they look cool as hell. Sorry, screaming skulls, which is still cool as hell.
We will have vengeance!
Merge you into Control Group 4. Continue targeting the deep scouts, the Hawk Riders. Breaking more of their units means that their morale crumples faster. There's no way in hell I'm going to be able to chase them all down and kill them all conventionally due to Wood Elf AI being a cowardly little shit. Which is really how you're supposed to play Wood Elf. Just run away. It's really annoying to fight them. Especially under competent player control. Seriously, well-player-controlled Wood Elves are even more of a nightmare than AI-controlled Wood Elves. And AI-controlled Wood Elves have the advantage that they don't really care about your pathetic little reaction time issues. Ah! Tier 1 of the Resurrection thing kicked in. But yeah, I have no mages actually heal things significantly, but hey. Interesting. Those guys got absolutely wrecked. Continue targeting them. Continue targeting. Alright, time to start throwing in the reserve Tomb Guard. Just push. Try and get around the morass they've made in the center with their lords. I've seen some breakings, though. That's pretty good. I wonder what they're breaking from. It's artillery fire? No, there is troops that were running away, but... Oh, this one seems to have been broken from artillery fire. No, that's actually really good. Artillery's that good. I mean, I'm not using caskets of souls, but I think masses of shots are what I'm aiming here for over quality of shots, because what else doesn't have much unit size anyway. Or armor. Granted, I've never been 100% sure on how artillery works. For example, I thought organ guns were crap until the Let's Play, because they were direct fire and kind of short range, so I went, can't be that good, and then, well, they're organ guns, and we saw what they could do. See, butcher all the things. I'm going to pause this for a moment and try and push and try and get my troops moving again properly. Because there are just so many of them, I don't want to try and maneuver them in real time, you know? Ugh. Those guys are still getting wrecked. The Tomb Scorpion is still cheerfully chopping through archers. That first one. See why my reaction to what else was, oh, bugger, basically. Because well, I know I'm going to win this simply because their archers will run out of ammo before I run out of troops, and their archers are not very good in melee. Well, it's gonna hurt. This victory will not be quick or easy. Heck, my artillery's got most of my kills at this point. 77 and 79, respectively. Ugh, fine. Shoot the Way Watchers, then. Play. You hate it when your finger slips. You probably count as large, so I'm going to throw my halberdiers at you. Look at those kill counts. 50. 50 dead on one lord. Great Eagle at least is getting chopped to pieces. The eagles are coming! The eagles are coming! They're being chopped to bits by Egyptian skeletons! With apologies to Tolkien. These guys have gotten a respectable number of kills. I've been using them as AA. Shabti are, as expected, getting shot to shit. These Ushabti, though, have managed to close with some squishies. And once Ushabti close with enemy archers, those archers are completely screwed. I can't think of an archer unit type that would actually be able to do anything against Ushabti whatsoever. Oh great, they're crumbling. Doom Scorpion! Ah, they rallied. Good. Keep killing the war dancers. You! Also keep killing the war dancers. Over. You push. You push. They only have so many troops that have firewall moving. Eventually I'm going to run out of ammunition for them, or I'm going to press them up against the edge of the map. Once that happens, they die. No ifs, but, or when, they will die. Now that I finally pushed through their front line, my casualties are going to start dropping like a rock. My monstrous creatures got really chopped up in this, and I lost one of the bigger ones. I don't really care too much. Results ammunition. Ah, great bow, Shabti. Okay, yeah, I can see them doing that. I've been using them as AA almost continuously because they're quick and they hit like a torque. Wow, they're actually having shatters and breaks everywhere. Just a lot of places. Alright, how's their leadership doing from army losses? Yeah, they seem to be slowly falling apart. I've seen multiple shatters and I'm not sure I should put the Ushabti though. I'm considering over here, but I'm probably not going to. Not because I don't want to, but on the grounds of basically the only thing that I'm not going to just catch here is these guys, and they're going to run away. My archers are my only real counter to their hawk riders, however, and I'm going to need those things dead. Their lords are also a pain in the ass. Why are there so many of you? Oh great, I forgot you guys existed. Shoot them! Got wiped out. Ushabti. Phantom. Fine. Where's a good knot that I can just chase down and butcher? The Blade Guard with Hagbane tips are going to get chunked by Tomb Guard in close quarters. Oh, they're finally taking army losses penalties. Thank you, I've killed enough elves, they run away. This entire battle was basically the elves run away, and I chase them, and they shoot my monstrous creatures to pieces while my infantry don't really act as meat shields, because you need to chase down elves very quickly. Look at those kill counts on their archers. Look at them. Huh. Both of my artillery got the exact same kill count of 96. Nice. Not so nice is the loss of the Tomb Scorpion and the Ushabti. However, the fact that I've basically wiped the Wood Elves as a competent combat force from the world is much nicer. Intez is probably going to globally recruit in the Ushabti and Tomb Scorpion again. Will I have my other army wipe out the remnants of the Wood Elves? So I might just have him take that minor lizard man settlement if it doesn't have a garrison. I really do want to see how Saurus Warriors fare against my max buffed Tomb Guard. Well, not max buff, that's essential.
The realm of souls fills with my foes.
Ick. I hate fighting wood elves so much. So much hate for fighting wood elves. Oh, and you lost something too, because of course you did. What did you lose? I don't even remember, and I'm not sure I care at this point.
Served me in life, now death.
Alright, Sun Scorched Bones, I guess? Better Tomb Guard, so they can get shot better.
Restore Nehekhara.
I do want to actually be using you for combat. Global in a unit of Ushabti, ick. In a Tomb Scorpion, ick. On your punch. Does the Planet Tuskers have the garrison up? Yes, it does. Okay, what does that give? Saurus Spears, Cold One. Oh, it gives you walls. It gives you walls.
Greatest dynasty.
Walls. Hate.
The realm of souls fills.
What's the next thing do? Necrosphinx up? I don't really need Necrosphinx up, but I feel it'd make the video a little more interesting if I actually got something done in between the two fights. So I'm going to build up some more siege towers at Karak Zorn.
They shall perish.
I'm actually thinking I might not want to fight it at Karak Zorn. Because we had a battle this episode, and we've already seen large-scale dwarf fights.
Glory for Henry.
Please don't lose me, kitty.
Defeat is impossible.
I lost the King Takeshi's Scorpion Legion, a regiment of renown. It's completely expendable.
It is mine now.
Okay, so... Oh, nice! Beard Collector, that amuses me. Achieve victory over dwarves multiple times.
Victory, yes.
I kind of wanted to fight that because it was the last stand of the Dawi, but... it would have been kind of boring, and more importantly, we've seen dwarf fights. They're generally just grinds. And... right now, the Tomb Kings can grind better than the Dawi. Which, as someone who likes to play dwarf quite a bit, is a little bitter to admit. But I'd be a liar if I didn't say it. Blessing of the Asp, I guess? For better archers? Dune Rider, what does that? That I don't care for. Blessing of the Asp means my archers are shootier. At least once they get high ranks. I do plan on the Great Bow Shab getting very high ranks.
Shall restore Nehekhara.
See, these guys, they already have the missile resist up thing, and that's very delicious. Also more ammunition and missile damage. Alright, you need the Scorpion Legion back, so... I guess I could recruit a unit of Tomb Guard with halberds globally and just to do something, I guess. Just for something to do. You move to here and encamp so you can replenish a bunch.
From the sands.
Next turn I'm going to go in and demolish Arayan's camp. Oh, there's a hero who hasn't done anything.
I'm finished.
You finished bullying that dwarf, and the dwarves have basically, of Karak Zorn, have been all but wiped out as a capable faction.
The day of awakening comes.
What did I even get for this guy? I'm not sure. You know what? There's an easy answer to this. You always need more of these boogers. Let's recruit my second Casket of Souls. Which means I'm probably going to be able to take the plane of Tuskers, in all honesty. They may have a Saurus, but I'm confident enough in my Tomb Guard that I'm going to say that with my massive numbers advantage, I'll have a thin chance of being able to actually pull it off. Also, this thing works with fact, because you need money. You always need money. So much money. Just drown in the damn stuff. Drown in money. That is how you play the Tomb King. Big things, because whenever you level a city up, you are going to just need so much extra cash. If I wait a little bit, I might be able to get High King of Nehekhara for Cetra, though. That'd be very good. No, I want to save my things for the researches for the Heralds, because the Heralds are pretty good. Well, they range from pretty good to actively amazing. There's a reason my reaction to the Herald of Maroc was basically, fuck the hell yes. 5th Dynasty. 3rd Dynasty does help my Stalkers. No. I have to stay on the 5th Dynasty, not because of things like the Lich Priest thing, but because I want my Caskets of Souls to be better. Also, income up from income buildings and cheaper growth in income buildings and unit XP up. Yum. I might spend some time just spending money unlocking hero slots, though. It'd be a pain to keep track of them all, though, because I'm not very good at keeping track of things. We've seen that with this army, after all.
Submit to your king.
So we're not opening with 2 fights, we're just opening with 1. Let's end the turn. The first time in the episode. The Bowmen of Arrayan will likely recruit another army, but I don't expect the army to actually be, well, able to do anything. Like, the garrison's going to be a bit of a pain, but Wood Elves are always a pain to fight. Just because of how long it takes to hunt them down, and how much archer firepower they can put out while they're being hunted down. In all honesty, a completely valid Wood Elf strategy against the AI is to just make your entire force out of Way Watchers or Deepwood Scouts, the ones that can move and fire backwards. Just make your entire force out of that, put your Lord on a Hawk, and... well, yeah. If there's any cavalry, shoot them first. Then start running. It's very annoying, it's very cheesy. It takes a while to do, but the AI has no real way to deal with it beyond artillery and cavalry. Goodbye. Unsurprisingly, I lost nothing. I'll harvest your organs. And Karak Zorn's been wiped out, and Cetra is fearless, because he was obviously cowardly before. I don't care, I don't care. Yay! I don't care, I don't care. They're all going to die anyway. All of them. Each and every one is going to die.
Attend your king, slaves.
I don't want them near me.
Find my harem. Make way. Legions move.
And encamp for more replenishment. Next turn, I'll be able to put the Plain of Tuskers under siege, or maybe just take it flat out, because I did build a artillery thing that would let me get things. Yes! Yes! More Great Bow Shabti capacity. Yes! Give me that. Give me that. Oh, I want the Altar of Joff. And I want this. Oh, that's tasty. Oh, that's tasty. That's tasty, too. I'm building them both. It's a massive drain on my coin, but... oh, man. Do I want to have those buffs? Tons of canopic jars. Maybe even literally, because I'm not sure how much they weigh. Also, next 3 turns, getting the Heralds, and then the Heralds empowered for global recruitment duration down. Because yum.
Nehekhara is mine.
Okay, fine. Skull Storm, so it's faster and it's cheaper. I love my Vortex abilities, what can I say? I think I've got him all of the red tree traits I really want him to have. Like, I could buff up Kitty, but I'm not sure that's worth 3 points, so I'm probably going to make Cetra more killy himself. Indomitable Will, Conqueror, Blade Master, Tomb Strike, Wound Maker, over my dead body for the hit points at level 2, and then Desert Strike after Tomb Strike, because Tomb Strike is 26 melee attack, 25% weapon damage. Desert Strike is 50% melee attack and 44 weapon damage. Doubles the weapon damage and gives you 18 more melee attack. Took me a bit to math that out in my skull, apologies. I'm also probably going to get Emboldened Elixir at some point, as well as Ancient Tyrant. Return in Madness is also tempting, mostly for the physical resist.
Land of the dead. King of greatest dynasty. Is my throne ready?
I'm going to move this guy into Kasabar, just so we can replenish even faster.
Legions march!
This place at least has friendly terrain, and Karak Zorn does not. Cetra's going to be replenishing his troops for 2 turns, though, looking at this, because he has that bonus replenishment for Tomb Guard that makes him very, very hard to stop. Oh, it's going to be nice in 20 turns. Magic resist for all your armies. Just delicious. The Altar of Jaf is Untainted Up, which is going to be good for countering that thing, and Canopic Jars. So many Canopic Jars. I will drown in Canopic Jars. Local populace also seems to give Uncorrupted, which I'm a little surprised by, but I'm not going to complain about.
On your knees.
Is there anything else I need to... Right. I almost forgot. Boatman!
Attend your king, slaves.
Make me money! Sail around and find the treasures of the seas for Nehekhara, so I can use them to build random objects.
Elite priests have me weary.
Sun-scorched bones, then. These skeleton warriors are as good as they're gonna get, and they're complete trash. Yay. Alright, then. Let's end the turn. I forgot about the Necrotect. Well done, me and... That's half a... How did you get half a stack? Where did you get half a stack from? Where did the AI pull half a stack out of? How did they do that? AI? How? How do... Well then, I might actually have to fight the Waddells personally. Again. I'm not very happy about that. I didn't give them that long. That being said, I did at least kill one of their main lords, so they're going to be a little weaker than they should be, but oh great. Some fucker started a ritual again, and now there's more chaos around. It's a good thing I don't give a shit. Eh? taxman is indolent. How fitting. I think I'll keep that just because it amuses me. Keep being more lazy, sir. Your job is to be a guardian anyway. It doesn't give any actual battle issues besides you personally being slow.
Dare.
Yes, I dare. You don't do anything. Ancient tree man, oh joy. May as well try and bully them by blocking their army a little bit.
Nothing can be better.
And specialist, please, because that's really nice. Really building these troops up with it.
Hola, it's here.
Ugh, archers. They do seem to be working on a bit of a front line, though, so maybe they're not going to go full archer spam, I hope.
Address me as your highness. Destroy them!
They are not fun to fight against.
Destroy all!
Oh, good grief. Thinks they're going to take me at the walls with this much? I mean, I know Saurus are amazing.
Return!
I don't think it's that bad.
To war for Nehekhara! Nehekhara will be mine.
I'm gonna put them under siege and let this guy recruit up. Is it really going to be that bad? Also, yes! I can finally build tier 5 things. Get myself a Hierotype. Because yes! Get myself a Necrosphinx. Because yes! Everything else I really want, I could go for the Royal Menagerie, but that would take a while to build. And I want my big stomping machines. Well, not machines, but the principle of big stompy thingy stands. Cetra is still replenishing for the next turn. You're still replenishing for the next 2 turns. Magical Forest, I believe, is going to give me attrition. Does the Golden Tower do something for other races, though? Oh, it's actually gotten beaten up. I kind of want to send a hero down there and see what the hell's going on, but I also kind of don't care. Because once I've secured Nehekhara, I'm just going to plop armies over here and essentially tell the AI, come and have a go if you think you're odd enough. While the rest of my forces march around and grab books. So there is a book over here, and I'll be trying to fight all the book battles unless I really don't think I can. In general, I'll try and face the book battles with just as much as I can. Four turns until Khemri can hit max rank. 4 turns. Black Tower has a lot longer. A lot longer. Right now, it seems like I'm mostly waiting on growth. I think one of these helps with that. Proclamation of the Second Dynasty. Yeah, that helps with your growth. 5th Dynasty, though. Income. Better artillery. Oh yeah, I remember what this group lost now. It was a unit of carrion, so replace them with artillery is pretty good. Alright then, I'm not thinking of anything else I can really do. Let's end the turn. Get myself that next bit of research, and then I'll start working on... I'm not sure where I'll start working. I'll work on forgetting the boatman again. I really do not give a shit. Here, fine, go fast. Good. I want the money from this. I don't care about the other bits. Graham Tomb Kings. Am I still selling all my junk, by the way? I should make sure I'm still selling all my junk after I've built some resource silos. I mean, I'm trading with Ulthuan, and they make a lot. They're really good for buying crap.
Gave me his sword. What will you
Well, it's kind of your job to fight abominations, but yes, I'll happily deny the will of the old ones. I'm the boss here. I'm Cetra. Even the gods bow to me. Petra gave Cetra his sword. The Nehekharans are kind of scary like that. They're basically the ancient badass civilization that isn't the old ones. At their height, there's a reason it took Nagash to take them down. And you want to make friends with me because I'm at war with your enemies, but you're Skaven, so I don't trust you. You have Spineless and you have Ruin Dweller. Fuck off. The reason you rats are getting exterminated is because I can't think of any incidents where the Skaven actually bothered to try and screw with the Tomb Kings. Ditto the Lizard Men. Of course, if they get in my way while I'm hunting books, they're going to be purged by Bone and Sword, but they're not doing that right now, are they?
You invite the ire of the great king. Unwise and fatal for you.
Oh, I can check my exports now. $21 barrels. Okay, I can export even 21 units of something. Nice. No. You're all going to die. I generally don't let my enemies live unless they're a major faction, and even then, that's not so much because they're major factions, because it's generally a pain to wipe them out. Well, that's not my attitude towards wiping a faction out in this game in general. Sure, it can help at times, but mostly it's just a pain in the ass to commit genocide. Really, why should I do something if it's as big a pain in the ass as genocide? This takes forever! I mean, sure, you have the argument that wiping an entire group out is pretty fun, but...
I rule everything.
Are there any heroes here I can bully?
Get my Jesus.
Also, you are the worst against the Wood Elves. You damage walls and you can't actually... But walls don't actually exist for the Wood Elves. Let's start getting him the healing for constructs thing. In case they ever need to toss him into an army.
Legions rise.
For research, I could work on the 5th Dynasty, honestly, while I wait for Herald of Xandri to be poppable. That's probably a good idea, because I think it'll keep my progress even if I do a new tech. I actually don't mess around with that specific aspect of technology all that much, honestly. The whole, sometimes it'll let you do that. So if that doesn't actually work, I'm going to be curious.
Undead seas.
I mean, how would that even work? How would you get an undead sea? Like, alright, the sea isn't known for being alive, sure, but it was never... But undead generally implies that you can make it live, and... I don't think the sea was ever alive in the first place, so it can't really be dead, if that makes sense? I might just be rambling madness here, honestly. I do that sometimes. Good grief, that chariot looks stupid. I probably should have raided now that I think about it, but next turn King Lama Shizas will have finished off his troops. I want all the archers I can get for this. Oh joy. They actually have a pretty strong front line now, and they're using Wild Riders. Wild Riders are actually pretty scary. Wood Elves have pretty fast and pretty strong cavalry. Not Plutonian level, but pretty good. Wildwood Rangers are very good at killing armored units. If you're playing as the dwarves, Wildwood Rangers will chunk at your front line very quickly. Also, Guardians of the Wildwood makes them spearmen count, or in wood, and along with the penalties to melee attack and speed that large units get in woods, don't try and chase these guys with your cavalry if they're anywhere near a forest. Also, the ones for the Azrai Spears is the dance for Azrai Spears is different from the dance from their swords. That gets missile resist instead of melee defense, and loses melee defense instead of gaining instead of losing melee attack. Still, though, Wild Rangers are gonna suck. Glaives are pretty cool, though. Just as a general rule of thumb, glaives are cool. Alright, I've moved Boatman, I'm pretty sure. Always double checking at this point. Or at least I'm trying to remember to double check always, because I don't like missing my opportunities. Alright. It's possible they may sally out with their equivalent of a full stack against me. I'm not sure how that would go, because I am in a fairly forested area. Of course, Cetra's army is also my best army, because he's got Cetra in command, and his Tomb Guard are able to fight on par with Dwarf Longbeards. But, yeah. Plus, they've got a lot of anti-large, so Kitty and my Ushabti are not nearly as good as they should be. Okay. Oh, right. I built some gems. Am I still selling all my gems? I am selling all my gems. It is good to sell all your
Defender of
loot.
truth. You dabbled in sorcery and now you pay the eternal price. Fools. Ludicrous.
You think the High Elves would want to trade with me? I mean, I understand why mechanically they don't just have the AI automatically accept trade like a player would, but let's make it less annoying, you know? Also, 26 canopic jars a turn. Still, next turn I'll move this force at Antok over to the Plain of Tuskers, complete this province, and probably demolish Orian's camp. After that, my goal of securing Nehekhara and outskirts will have been completed. That is going to be very useful indeed, to have such forces secured, contained, and protected. Oh yes, that's going to be good. Well then, AI, show me your moves. Seems like the Skaven and the Lizardmen are having a war, which will likely favor the Skaven because auto-resolve weights Skaven slaves in like far too highly, when really they'll just shatter at most fights. We saw that in the Lizardmen Let's Play. They're trash. I'm interested how Skeleton Warriors would fare against them though, given they're mostly a morale damage trick. Interesting choice on the AI's part. I'm not sure what to say about that. Well, aside from that, I'm not sure what to say about that, but you get my point, I'm sure. Ushabti, get better.
My dynasty.
Ah, Bagar is now a mausoleum, so I can start working on the Pyramid of King Alcadizar for another massive chunk of coin. Because saving money is for people who have, you know, upkeep.
My dynasty reigns supreme. We never tire.
Alright, charge in next to the Plain of Tuskers and demolish the entire force. Because why should I fight a battle myself?
To
If I can just brute
for
force it.
Nehekhara.
Ow! How did they... Ow! Ow!
Take it all.
I guess I shouldn't be arrogant in the future about auto-resolves. Why'd they do that? Now I'm annoyed. Fine, recruit yourself a unit of archers, and good grief, I have 72 archers as my potential maximum. That's a lot of archers. If I attack these guys, I will not get these guys coming in as support, so I'm going to force march them closer.
Stride to greatness. Move, slaves. They are frauds.
I'm just bullying them with my neck attack at this point. 10 cards, 11 cards, 12 cards. It's going to want me to fight this, isn't it?
Glory for Henry!
I'm retreating because these guys should be giving me support, damn it!
Harem. Eternal King! No, never! Yours is not to question. I deign to move.
Okay, I'm gonna move them together then. Because apparently I couldn't quite get them in the right positions to actually kill things. Next turn I should have enough... No, actually it's 2 turns unless something happens. In 2 turns I'll have enough Copic Jars to go back to the Heralds and finish them off. Which will be very nice. Alright, that's it. Just refreshing my memory, don't mind. Boatman! Boatman! I almost forgot about Boatman. Again.
Weak. Chart course!
Oh, Mysterious Island right there. Okay, you one of the guys who has a special trait? Nope, you just got Discipline. Discipline is actually pretty good. Because +2 melee attack for all units in the army doesn't sound like much, but it can turn the tide of a battle. Go faster.
Set sail!
Alright then. In the turn, I guess. What else might honestly attack me? If they do, this is probably the best time for them, because one of my armies is in March, so it's going to be tired. Ugh. I may just open the next episode, though, by wiping out the Wood Elves with 2 stacks in an open battle. Or I may not, because, as I've said, the Wood Elves are a pain in the ass to fight. Like, they really are a pain to fight. It depends what the auto-resolve says, basically. If the auto-resolve says I'm going to absolutely slaughter them, I'll probably take that, because they're just such a pain to fight. But if it says it's anything resembling close, well, then I have a problem. Very annoying, hippie, pointy-eared problem. So I'm not letting these buggers come back, that's for sure. They're entirely too much of a pain in the ass. Trust me, I'm not letting them come back. Not now, not ever. 19 turns until the Black Tower's final level. Build things. Oh. I think I can upgrade as a Karak Zorn. First up, for better odds, no stance.
Yes, Your Highness.
Next up, just move in and kill. Please get your reinforcement army. Please don't.
Return to Kemri.
Unit of 2 guard lost, and that's it. Surprisingly, I seem to have out-archered them. Going by the kill counts on my own archers and on my Ushabti with Great Bow. My artillery really should have killed a lot more, though. But... Occupy, please. Wait, I wanted to raise it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I fucked up. Now I've got a terrible province I need to work on. Just, damn it. Fine. Public order first, because you're going to have no public order, and then cost. Forest outpost. Wait. Wait, am I don't get a garrison? That can't be. You don't get a garrison.
Lock
Let's see if I can bully some money out of you, Krokgar. Because I have no interest to fight you now that Nehekhara has been united. Fine, I'll take a peace treaty in just 2.5k. Check. Check. Orion's camp, you're going to need growth. You're going to need a lot of growth. I mean, public order might also be good. Nah, growth. You get to somewhere you can actually frickin' replenish.
Now we go.
Next up, I'm setting my sights in this general area. There's books over here, and I have no intention of letting them out of my sight in any way, shape, or form. I'm taking those books. I'm gonna make them mine.
Nehekhara. Voyage! Undead seeds.
They're going to be mine. I'm going to take those books, and they're going to be mine. Also, Citra got the superior attacker, so now he has +4 melee attack, which is very nice. And because I don't want to forget it, Herald of Xandri. That should let me unlock the Herald's Empowered. Oh, and this dude.
I need more.
I think I'm going to have him chase down the book armies and just be the guy who chases down book armies and smacks them until they stop moving. Wood Elf Archers and Lizardmen frontline is going to hurt,
And your king, slaves. Tomb King of Nehekhara.
Alright, move to here. You're not quite trespassing, but I'm going to want a lot of force to take on pretty much any of the book armies. I want so much force. Creating Incantation of Geheb is also something I'm going to want in 6 turns, but that's probably going to be for the next video. I'll think I'll end the turn and then end the episode unless something absolutely drastic happens. Actually, no, I think I'll end the turn, take a look at the Herald's Empowered to see what it does, rather we know what it does, what the description is, and how long it takes to do. Hopefully it won't be too long like the Dynasties, because those are kind of annoying in their length. Still, it's annoying that I can't get a garrison at the Athel Lauren place, but I managed to bully Krokgar hard enough that he wouldn't fight back. I'm going to be wiping out a book army next episode if everything goes well. And Krokgar doesn't declare war on me for trespassing. I don't particularly care that I'm trespassing. He probably knows that I can wipe him out in a tide of angry skeletons. I'm wondering if the other books will vanish once you get your first 5, though. That sounds like it'd be mechanically simpler, but at the same time, it also would be kind of annoying. I'm probably not going to hunt down all the books. Like, the ones with rogue armies attached to them, I'm probably going to get all of them, but... a brutal business. That's going to be nice. Plus 20 weapon damage for a faction that's mostly melee. Let's look at the Herald's Empowered. 5 turns! Alright, we're going to do that instead of Wisdom of the 5th Dynasty. Next time, we're hopefully going to get a book. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's going to happen next time, but... First off, surprises. Second up, the book's going to be a big fight. So, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below or in the threads and space battles and sufficient velocity that will be left in the description. And for now, goodbye.